Hello, today we are going to be marinating our skirt steaks. So I'm going to break the marinade down for you, our seasonings, our herbs, our oil, and how we're going to do it. So we have oregano, ground cumin, paprika, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, and olive oil. So we're going to just throw our skirt steak right into the bowl, just like that. And throw the cutting board in the sink. That right there. I'm just going to give a good coat. That's all you need to do. Just give it a nice good coat. If you preferably like something, then add more if you like. That's your marinade. You can do what you want. Remember, this is just a general outline. That's all it is. When it comes to culinary arts, recipes are just outlines. That is it. You can get very creative. Apparently my salt has malfunctioned on me. I like pepper, so I like to throw just a little extra pepper in. And then your oil. And just mix it around. Get it in good. If you need to add more oil, add it in as you go. Don't kill it in the beginning with oil if you don't need to. Get it nice and worked into your meat. And then cover and sit in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. Good evening, and tonight we are making our skirt steak on the grill. We'll walk you through the process of lighting the grill, from the charcoal to the lighting cubes to our friend right here. All of it, the whole kit and caboodle. Okay, so this right here, this is a charcoal chimney. So the whole point of this is to you fill this with your charcoal, like I'm going to do, and I'm also going to do a variety of charcoal. I've also got the Jack Daniels, a little bit of Jack, a little bit of that in there. Now our lighting cubes. Now the purpose of all of this is to light your grill safely. See the whole, whoops. Your fire will stay contained where you need it to stay, which will be down here. Place your cubes like so. You fill your chimney up with charcoal. Then you just light your cubes. The cubes very quickly set on fire. You place your chimney over it. This will start the process of heating up the coals and getting the coals nice and hot for the grill. And then when the coals are nice and heated, we will just dump the coals right into the pit. Ready? Okay, 2 minutes into the chimney smoker, this is what's happening. Keeps the heat in, it keeps it all in here, and it helps that smoke go. It'll get those coals nice and hot, and again, we can just dump them right into the pit and call it a day. So after about 5-6 minutes, the coals are looking really good. We got a nice flame. But we've only used this once today. Just once. That's all I've used it today. So it's not piping hot. So I can grab it with no glove, even with this being here around my hand. If you have to use it more than once, I seriously suggest you put on a flame-proof glove or a high temperature resistant glove, some form of safety glove, oven mitt, anything. Just make sure you have it. You're gonna simply just take it, just lift it right up. And we're gonna go right in. Now I have a deeper grill, so I can afford for it to splash around because it's not really gonna go anywhere else. But if you don't have a grill set up like this, don't just pour out all willy-nilly. Have a controlled pour. So then what we're gonna do is, we're gonna get our hook, and we're gonna move our grate right back over, just like so. The flames are going, the charcoal's still looking nice. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna close this, and we're gonna give it time to heat up and get these grates nice and warm for us. So we're gonna have a baked potato with our skirt steak. So we're gonna lift it. We're gonna set our grate off to the side, just like so. We're going to drop our potato right there on the coals. Don't burn yourself. And then put your grate right back. That's all you gotta do. All right, and then reclose your grill. Try to keep all that heat in. So we're back. We've got our marinated meat. I'm going to show you what to do with the grill real fast. I'm going to put this down here real quick. So when you open it up, letting some of that heat out. So what you want to do real quick, you just want to clean off your grates real fast. Quick wash. Get all that dirt, all the debris, anything that the flames or the charcoal or anything lifted, any dust or anything like that from underneath came up, just get it off real quick. So we've got our olive oil, we've got our paper towel. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna give it a light little coat. Just like so. Don't be afraid to, mix it around and get it in there. Because what you wanna do is it's gonna kind of clean the grates. So you take your tongs, you fold the dry pieces together. So you want all that oil exposed. Take your tongs, clamp them in between, and just dust it. All you want to do, you just want to dust your grates with it. See all the black stuff getting up? You just want all of that off. Also, it'll help prevent the sticking. So as soon as that meat hits it and you hear that psss, if it's too much, it'll cook right to the grate. So this will help out a little bit. Discard that into garbage. Now comes the time to throw on the steaks. Now, on an angle, because you want to get those nice grill marks. So you want it on an angle. Now, this is skirt steak, so it's going to cook really fast because it's not a traditional steak cut anyways. Most steak cuts are a little bit thicker, but skirt steak is a lot thinner, so it's not going to take as long to cook this as it would, for example, a T-bone, a filet, or a New York strip. Those will take relatively longer to cook compared to a skirt steak on the grill. So watch it and watch it often. And we're back. We're gonna flip the steaks. Quick process. You don't want to lose too much heat from your grill, so you don't want to keep the lid open for very long. And again, we're gonna have them on an angle. See? Got those grill marks in there, looking nice. Now this back piece is obviously thicker than this piece right here, so the back piece is along the heat. So it's gonna cook this a little bit more evenly with this, but this piece is still way too thin. So this piece is gonna cook much, much faster. This is the first piece that'll come off. This will be the second piece to come off along with this. And we are back to take off the pieces of skirt steak. See, it looks nice and good. This is the thinnest one. We're gonna take this off first. This one's got a really thick side to it right here, so we're gonna leave that. We're gonna move this up a little bit, but also what we have to do Also, we have to rotate our potato down here on the coals. Don't forget about your potatoes or your corn if you put them there. And just put your grill back, your grate back, and close it. And we are back to grab our final pieces. Now what we should do is we should let these rest when we bring them in. So which means just let them sit there, let everything settle in, let all those juices go. It's gonna be fantastic. And don't forget, you have a baked potato in there. This is our final piece off the grill on our cutting board. And now we're just gonna cut into it.